I'm going to show you how the smooth operator works. This is not intended to give you everything you need to know about it. It's just to give you a basic idea. So the smooth operator is a polycarbonate Lexan stick that's going to be used as part of a retrievable anchor system. Retrievable meaning you leave nothing behind, you pull your ropes, webbing, everything comes down with you, nothing's left behind. It's the same thing as a fiddlestick, except I've got some holes in the ends that I'll give some slightly different features and a little bit more safety in my opinion. So let me show you how this thing works. So you're going to take your rope, wrap it around whatever your chosen anchor is. You can use rocks, trees, little rock features and horns, I mean a lot of different things. So you'll wrap it around the anchor, and after it's wrapped you'll tie a stone knot in there, and throw the smooth operator inside the stone knot and cinch that down. Once that's cinched down, you've got a stone knot with your smooth operator in it. Next up is to make sure that the smooth operator does not slide out of the knot easily. So that's what the two holes are for. Put a safety carabiner in each hole, and then clip each one to one of the ropes above the knot. So you'll have each safety carabiner clipped to a separate knot. It should look something like that. Okay, now what that does is keeps the smooth operator from pulling out in either direction, because the carabiners won't go through the knot and they're clipped in. Next, I'm going to tie a pull line to it. In this case I'm using the 1/8 inch Dyneema. You can use a regular rappel rope, one of the 6mm pull lines, whatever you want. I'm going to tie this onto the smooth operator in one of the holes, same holes that the carabiners were in. I'm going to use a bowline knot. Once your bowline is tied, it's always a good idea to throw a couple half hitches in the tail just to back it up. Okay, and from there, the smooth operator is rigged and everything's ready to go. So once you've got everything in place, take your rappel rope and throw it over the drop that you're going to be dropping. Okay, that's dropped. Now the first person down, or second or third, anybody except the last person can take the pull cord. You can either take the pull line and throw it over, or haul it with you. In this case I'll just haul it with me. That way I can set it in place where I want it as I'm rappelling. And with these safety carabiners in the holes, the smooth operator cannot be pulled out with that pull line. It's locked in place. Those will prevent it from going anywhere. So the first person hooks up, rappels down. Okay, so that first person is down, and they've rappelled and set the pull line down. And you could have done this with the second person or third, thrown the pull line if you wanted. You don't have to carry it. Depends on the situation. You'll have to be the judge of that when you get there. So now that everybody is down except the last person needs to remove the safety carabiners from the smooth operator. This will allow the smooth operator to pull out and the anchor system to dismantle itself. Okay, so last man down now has the smooth operator, no safety beams, and the pull line attached. Now the reason you wanted the pull line attached by somebody except the last person is the last person should not have to do anything with this pull line. It should lay exactly where the people have set it previously to prevent possible accidental pull out. It's still rather hard to pull this out when it's fully weighted. Just to be safe, you want to not do anything with this pull line. So the last person then rigs for rappel. It's ready to go down. Now as you go over that edge, you kind of want this in somewhere visible if you can. So you can just kind of twist the knot, twist the rope to look at the knot and be sure you think everything's in place, it looks tangle free, you're good to go. Then you can go ahead and rappel over the edge. Okay, after the last person is down, now everybody's down. Those from the bottom will retrieve the smooth operator by pulling on the pull line, and they'll pull it out of the stone knot just by pulling. And then it'll get pulled over the edge and drop down as one separate piece. Pull line with smooth operator, not attached to the rope anymore. Next, the people at the bottom will need to retrieve the rope from the system, and all they do is pull on that, and the stone knot will fall apart. And then after it's fallen apart, they just pull a few feet around the anchor, and then the rope drops over the edge as one separate piece as well. So that's how the smooth operator works. Hopefully it works for you. Yeah, we're good.